Hello, and welcome to A Slice of Pie Gaming. We actually separated these shows recently, and the reason for it is actually to do a lot with the algorithm. When I look at the numbers, you guys are either subscribed for the tech or the gaming content and not both. The audience that we got playing video games and the audience that we have for tech is completely different. In fact, the tech one eclipses it on the main channel. Because of that, we're going to just go ahead and take all of our gaming content and make a better channel for gaming. And this gaming focused channel is, of course, Greater Than Pie Gaming. And this is Slice of Pie Gaming, the semi-weekly news show that I'm going to start doing on this channel. How is everybody doing today? I guess I probably should have announced this channel before releasing this video, but you know, I kind of just roll with the punches, to be completely honest. That being said, we do have some pretty awesome things going on in the gaming world. In fact, actually, surprisingly, a lot more information than I was expecting to have this week. So let's get right into it. You know, I actually really like Kingdom Hearts. I would consider myself a pretty big Kingdom Hearts fan. I mean, I have a life-sized Kingdom Key. So yeah, I'm a pretty big fan. So when I heard that Kingdom Hearts was coming to the PC, let's just say this made my week. There was like nothing that could top this. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3, final mixes for all of them. The rhythm game, Rechain of Memories, Recoded. Oh God, I feel like I'm missing Birth by Sleep. 8635 Days Over 2. They're coming to PC through the Epic Game Store. They are pretty much full price, but it is the whole collection. Every single game, every single DLC, every single edition. You can literally play the entire story, which I still have committed to memory. So yeah, that's our first story. Nintendo also had a direct out of nowhere. It got announced, it happened, and I personally like a couple of the announcements. It started with a Smash reveal for Pyra and Mythra as the next fighter for Smash Bros. Ultimate from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Now I'm surprised that they didn't actually do the combined form, or what is really Mythra's true form, but at the same time, that is a bit of a spoiler, and if you haven't played the game, I guess I just totally ruined that, so I am so sorry about that. They also announced a new Mario Golf. Now, Mario Golf is not a series that I personally partake in, but there's a story mode, and the last one I did actually seriously play had a story mode. It was the one on the Game Boy Advance. I think a lot of people's last one that they seriously played was that one. Personally, I am actually a little excited about that. There's also a rush mode where you golf as fast as possible, which, yeah, not my sport, but it is Gamer's sport. She does like golf. So I guess Mario Golf would be more her game than my game. Nintendo also gave us a quick update on Breath of the Wild 2, and the update is they have nothing to update us on, unfortunately. But that being said, they did show us a Zelda game that is coming out this year, which is Skyward Swords for the Switch. Now, it does retain its full motion controls and a unique control scheme, to say the least, for actual sword combat on the controller, which is pretty interesting. Graphically, it looks great. Doesn't seem like it's a definitive edition. They're not really adding anything, but they are updating it to HD. So honestly, like personally, I think I still have a copy of Skyward Sword sitting around, but I really hate to, you know, plug in my Wii. So yeah, I'll get it. Also in the Direct, and I found out later that it's also coming to PC, EA announced a weird dodgeball battle royale-ish game. It actually looks more like it's related to Splatoon than anything else, but the trailer for it is really cringy. It involves a bunch of fake characters reacting, and it's super weird, kind of trippy. I am gonna leave it in the description down below, but the gameplay itself is dodgeball. So, and it doesn't look half bad. EA is not known for doing anything good, so. And then, of course, there was that one more thing at the end of the Direct, and personally, I'm super excited about this. In fact, I'm so excited that I'm actually going to be doing something on this channel in celebration of it. We get this trailer, we see desert, and then we see a lone thing in that desert with a salmonid next to it. And it looks like it might be DLC for Splatoon 2 until it's revealed that it is actually Splatoon 3. Oh my goodness, yes. I am a huge fan of Splatoon. I have been for a very long time. Honestly, I played Splatoon 1, I played Splatoon 2, and I will be playing Splatoon 3. And I'm going back to Splatoon 2. I actually just erased my account so that I can actually start from square one with you guys actually being able to see it. So that's actually something I'm going to be doing on this channel rather soon. Oh, and I almost completely forgot. We actually also got another trailer from Monster Hunter, which Monster Hunter is another series that I really like. I don't have a weapon from the Monster Hunter series, but I think it's just because of how impossible it would be to own a weapon from the Monster Hunter series, but I would want one. And also, kind of another thing that I almost forgot, we also got the reveal of a Ninja Gaiden collection, which it's not the original Ninja Gaidens, it's the 3D ones, but it's all 3 games remastered for the Nintendo Switch, which is actually not bad. Personally, those games are pretty hard, extremely graphically violent, and quite fun. And I think I have the 3rd one on the Switch. I think I remember it was also kind of rated a little meh. It wasn't on the Switch, it was on the Wii U. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting an entire generation of consoles that I do have everything to. Like, I have like every main Wii U game, to be honest. Digressing a little bit, yeah, so that being moved to the Switch will mean more people will actually get to play it. Diablo 2 is also getting remastered. It was announced at Virtual BlizzCon. Yeah, for the most part, kind of cool that it's happening. I know Diablo 2 is a game that a lot of people really liked. Personally, it wasn't my cup of tea. All right, now coming towards the end here, we have PSO2, Phantasy Star Online 2 has been ported to the Epic Game Store. Now, it had already come to Steam, and I've actually played quite a lot of it, but it coming to Epic Game Store does kind of widen it a little bit. It's actually been rumored that the new version update is actually going to be using Unreal Engine in order to work, so I'm assuming they actually get a bigger cut as per the agreement with Epic if they have the game on the Epic Game Store, which makes perfect sense why they would do it. And then finally, a game is back from the dead. Tales of the Borderland, a Telltale game, has officially come back. It is now live, and yeah, I actually never got a chance to play it. I have every other Borderlands game, so I personally am going to be picking it up. It is going to be both on Steam and is also on Nintendo Switch and the Epic Game Store. So you can get it in a number of places. I think you can even get it on the PS4, PS5, the Xbox Series X, the Xbox One, and the Xbox Series S. So I think you've got a pretty wide array of games that you can now play on that. And then a little bit of DLC that is dropping for some existing games. The Outer Worlds is getting its 2nd DLC rather shortly, and that will be dropping across all platforms. And ESO will be dropping its next DLC in June, and yeah, it's actually interesting. It's like an Oblivion Crisis before the Oblivion Crisis, because ESO takes place an entire era before the Oblivion Crisis. Yeah. Yes, I think they're called eras in there. Point is, you're going to be dealing with Murrun's Dagon in ESO, which not a bad thing, and I do honestly think I'm going to be buying it day one. Actually, probably pre-ordering it, to be completely honest, because unfortunately, I am a sucker for ESO, and I have been forever. So yeah. That's going to wrap up our show for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you actually want to see some tech news, go ahead and click on this video over here. This is about tech news. Same me, same clothing, same day, all recorded at the same time. But yeah, go ahead and say hi to the other me if you got to this one first somehow. And if you came from the other one, thank you. Thank you for coming over here. That's all for me. I still don't know how to end videos. Wolfie, out.